And 5, and away they go. And closest to you in that pink boat, the German Katrin Kieseler.
Looks like Idem's had a really good start. Her technique isn't so super efficient, and she might not be able to hold that through the whole race.
Idem, who in lane 3 had a super start to the season, ended up 6th in the World Cup rankings, but she was looking the best of the early season women kayak paddlers. But there's very little between the two. There's Brunet up there, and also in lane 4, that's Ushi Profanter from Graz, 29 years of age, finished 6th in the Olympic 500. But of course, there's no real form guide in the World Championships. This is the first time the women have raced in the World Championships over 1,000 meters. And the big guns are getting at it already.
Yeah, it looks like the big four, Gunnarsson, Brunet, Profanter, and Idem are sort of trying to get some distance on the pack. It'll be interesting to see really who can stay relaxed. Brunet looking very relaxed. Gunnarsson breaking that arm a bit, but her technique isn't her strong point. It's really her determination and her aerobic capacity that'll pull her through.
And this may really go well for Profanter. Profanter won the World Cup, but not everybody competed in every race. I mean, Caroline ended up in 8th place, but she's had her own special program.
Yeah, she's been training with her coach, Christian Fredriksson, a Norwegian canoe paddler, and they've had a very close relationship the past few years and really brought her to the top of the sport.
So Gunnarsson just about sharing 3rd place at the moment. The young German Katrin Kieseler, former junior world champion, finding the pace. She's out a little too hot. She's out of your picture to the right there.
Borchert's hanging right there on the lead pack. If Borchert from Australia can just sort of stay up there, she might be in good for a medal.
So half distance now, and this is where the race is really going to start in earnest now. Susanne Gunnarsson taking the advantage now in lane 3. That's Josefa Idem, formerly from Germany, but has been representing Italy for many a year now. She herself has won the World Championship title. And then confirmation there, Sweden, Italy, Austria, but they haven't got Brunet, but Brunet beginning to move on to the pace of the others now.
Looks like Idem's took a set there, maybe 10, 12 hard strokes, and sort of pulled up on Profanter and sort of brought Caroline with her. It looks like Gunnarsson's struggling a bit. Her rate's up a little bit. She's chopping the front of the stroke. If she's not careful, she's going to fall off the pace here.
You mentioned earlier that maybe she would have preferred a harder headwind to the tailwind that we have at the moment.
Yes, it's a longer race is much to her benefit, just because she's got that aerobic power. But looks like a fantastic race here. Just amazing. These women are really going head-to-head.
So 250 meters to go now. We're really down into the stretch, and closest to you is Idem in 3. Then Ushi Profanter in 4. Caroline Brunet right on terms there in lane 5. Gunnarsson just off the pace, and Borchert of Australia, who's just in the picture. The bow just going out there, trying to get into the medal shake-up, but it looks to be Italy in 3. Austria, Ushi Profanter, the long-distance downriver paddler who's converted to sprint now, finding it a little hard, and Brunet now and Idem. It's between Italy and Canada.
Brunet's really did a big set right there at the 200. She's pushing right through, she's paddled right through Profanter and going past Idem right now.
So what a way for Canada to open their account. Here is Brunet going to give them a perfect start. Coming through towards the finish line now. It's Canada, and she's opening up distance and clear water ahead of Idem. Profanter's fighting back here for the silver medal. It's going to be gold for Canada, but who's going to get the silver? Italy get the silver, and Profanter gets the bronze, with I think Borchert of Australia in 4th place ahead of Gunnarsson in 5th. But that to be confirmed in these miserable conditions. But that's not going to take the smile off Canada's Caroline Brunet, because Ren Critchlow, I think she's opened her account perfectly.
Well, this is fantastic for Canada. A great way to start the regatta, and what a fantastic way to start the first K-1 1000 for women. An amazing race, door handle to door handle the whole way down. Carolyn looked like she just sort of sat there content on the pack with the group, and then about 200 meters to go made her move and just powered past Josefa. Josefa had taken that middle of the race lead and kind of set the pace and kind of paid for it a little bit at the end, but just an amazing race to just start off this K1000.
But just looking at Ushi Profanter there in lane number 4, that's her first World Championship sprint medal. She's been trying to do this conversion from being a triple downriver world paddler, where she's racing over 5-6 kilometers. So that's she'll be disappointed not to have got a higher quality medal, but she'll be happy to have got on the podium.
Yeah, well, she really asserts herself as one of the women to beat in this race for the future with that kind of a performance. So within a foot of Idem and Brunet have been there for so long.
This is a reverse angle, and you can see there you've got Brunet going across, and